Well, guess what I've done today? I'm working on these two little boys, young men. Let's see if I can get it up high enough where you can see. What I've done. I think he's really turned out pretty. So what I did was I went ahead and started this one. I've got the bottom half of his skin done, except for a little shadowing. I put the first coat on his face, and we're going to work on him. So I'm going to work on his face, and we're going to get it finished up, and then we're going to do his hair and his headdress. I've done kind of the background a little bit. I just kept working until I come up with something that would work. I have the Black Widow skin colors, but I'm not sure I know how to use them. That's the problem, because it just seems like it's really peachy, but I still think he turned out pretty cool. And I love his headdress and his hair. I used Distress ink in his hair and in his headdress, and then I came back in with some gel ink pens and finished him up. So now we're going to work on this little guy's. Let me get him where you can see him. Now I've done his neck, so I'm just going to come back in here, and this is number SL003 Rust. I went over his whole face with, let me find it. With a saffron skin tone. I did the whole thing like I did him, all over. He's actually got 3 coats because he was just too orange. And I probably should have went with Prisma, but I had these, so I thought I need to learn to use them. So now I'm just going back over the second coat. And then we're going to use the, what's it called? Genzel. And we are going to smooth it out like I did his neck. And it just makes the skin look really soft. And it does not go through the other side. Oh, I was going to show you, if you were following along with the butterfly, I also finished these guys up. I have to work on him a little bit. But I used my gel pens, my glitter gel pens, and worked on him, put a little green in the background so that it kind of matches this other page. So we are in the Daydreams book by Hanna Karlzon. So we're working on these two. I thought they were really, really pretty. I've seen so many different ways to do them. I just thought I wanted to give it a try. So that's what we're doing. And I really like how he turned out. So I don't know if they're supposed to be young Egyptian men or what. But that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm saying they are. Because they do wear a lot of headdresses and costume kind of stuff. So I'm just giving it a good coat with this color. And then we're going to do just a tiny bit of shading. I didn't want to just come in and just have the face all done. I thought I should come from this point and we can move forward. And I am going to be using distressed ink and gel pens on his headset and his hair also. I think if you've been listening to my channel, you know how much I wanted to learn to do this, and I've been playing with it, and so today I gave it a shot, a big shot. I stepped out. It's like I'm always telling you guys, just try it. Whoops, I got out of line there. At first I was trying to decide if they were boys or girls. So I decided they're men because of their noses and the way they look. Young men. Maybe they're young Egyptian kings or princes or something. So I'm just trying to get enough down. And I will come back and take care of that. I keep wanting to get out of line there. So we're going to come back and we're going to work it some more. And then I use this Sanguinian. This is Polychromos and number 188. And I'm just coming in here and I'm just going to darken up a little bit around his hairline. I got a little carried away there, but we'll take care of that. I wanted it up underneath his eyebrow. And down here under his eye. And above his eye. under his nose would be darker, and right here in the corner of his nose. And we'll blend that out under his lip, under his nose, underneath his bottom lip, and in this little cleft of his cheek. I'm doing a good job at getting out of line. Oh, here too. Okay. I just wanted to kind of the bottom of his. And we can come back in here and darken this a little bit more too. Underneath his trying not to get too much on his jewelry. And I've already used the Gimsel down here. So it actually causes you to be able to give more. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so now I'm looking for my, first of all, this is what I first colored with. What happened to it? I just had it. It was just here. Okay, oh here. It's right on my hand. Okay, so I'm getting my number 5 paper blender. And this is Gimsel. I just put it in a little jar rather than my big jar. And I just wet the end of it. And it really soaks it up. It's not like drippy. It's not. So I'm just going to start by smoothing his skin out, making little circles. And I'll come back in and get that out of his hair. It may or may not make any difference. So where I've made it darker, I'm just blending it with this. By his I got some in his eye. Okay. And all this is going to do is just smooth everything out to make it very soft looking. It is not going to go through the other side because we have put it down enough layers to where they got the funniest little tipped noses, don't they? And it's just softening. Just taking out any of the little white specks that you might have left behind. I don't know what that is. I keep wiping it away and it just seems to come back. Takes out any little scratches you might have made, or I just keep using little circles. Okay, see if I can get rid of that thing. And you can take the edge a little bit too, and it will take out any marks that you've made with this by just smoothing his skin. It will start looking like baby skin. Okay, I'll get it down here. Shadow. Okay. And I took out a little bit of his chin, and I don't want to do that. Okay. So I'm going to come back with this rust over his lips. I don't want him to have lipstick on. I just want him to have, I think I needed the other one. This one is kind of a more pink, a saffron. We'll try that one. Okay. And then I took the saffron and I just gave him some pink cheeks. Just like that. Sometimes it's a little hard to see with the lights, but I think I'm doing okay. Okay. So it just kind of softened him, and then I think I just kind of went. His skin is a different tone than his skin because I used some things that I probably shouldn't have used on him. But it's as good as I'm going to get it tonight. So if you're doing these guys, make sure you use the same colors. But I know he has 3 coats on him because he was like him. He's just a little too orange. So I'm not sure what I did unless I went all over him with this. I don't think so, but maybe. Let's see. That's what it seemed like I did. It does kind of tone down all the orangey. I probably just do not know how to use those. I never have. Yeah, that's what I did. This is just that Sangria 188 polychromos. I went over the top of it. But just look up your skin tones and go with that. Although I don't think this is bad, but it's not what I would have preferred. I was thinking that they should have a little darker skin tone, but not orange. I'm going to have to study on that one a little more. There's a couple more faces in here. That does take out the orange. Must have been exactly what I did, because I know he has 3 coats. And I do have the markers, but I really wanted to use the pencils. Well, I don't have them exactly the same color, and I'm not getting them there, so I'm going to call it good. Smooth it back out. His skin is lighter. It's okay. It's fine. It is hunky-dory with me. It's not, but I don't know what else to do to lighten it, because it seems like the more I worked on them, just the worse they got. Okay. I'm going to just say okay. And so now I was going to do his eye. Okay, the bottom half is a clay rose and PC, and the top half is Sangria 188 and anything polychromos. Okay, so the only other thing I could do is make his skin more red, but there's I'll figure it out. I really will. I know me. I won't be happy until I lighten him up. So sometimes this works, but it can also leave blotches. I'm just trying to get some of that peachy color out. Okay, that's working. That's my kneader. keep saying we can fix anything. We just give it a shot. That's even getting closer. Okay, so I kind of took out a little bit too much here. I think next time I'll stick with my Prisma and polychromal skin colors. But this isn't bad. It's not bad. It's working. It's better. And we're just going to say, okay, close enough. Boys, you're both nice looking young men. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start on his hair. Let me pull out my... We're going to use our distressed ink. And... oh, there's frog colors and daffodils. I never find these things until... Alright, that's a green one. I think we'll take that off. And I have a ton of these, so let's put a new one on. You get them in a whole little sack. But I don't think these are Ranger. These are just generic. I don't know if they're better, worse. I don't know. We'll give it a try. Oh, they got just a little belt and Velcro. Like that. Okay, so we started out with let's see, these are the browns. I think I started out with a honey bunny, where are you? I'm looking. No, you know what? I think I used the antique linen. I couldn't have. It's green. Okay. Well, let's just make his hair a little different. Let's see what color this is. This is the darkest, so let me try the other side. I know. That one's pretty dark too. Let's see what this one is. Oh, there it is. I found it. Oh my gosh. I started out with wild honey. That's what I did. Because that's what keeps the... Okay. Let's move all this stuff out of my way. And lift up this book and turn it. Let's see how far he got in his forehead. Okay. So let's see what I did. See if I can do... So I put down 3 layers of color. And actually the beads will get covered up with another color. Okay. His hair is kind of coming down from the top and smooshed into his headdress. So I also took this, gave it some color, kind of make it look a little more gold. Okay. This is one big honkin' earring. Whoa. Okay, let's let that be for now. And then trying to see which one of these is that's really brown. Let's see what, looking at some browns. Okay, this one seems to be the lighter one. This is Gathering Twigs, and then we got Photograph. So I'm just slowly working this down. And then I turned it and I come back up, but I'm leaving highlights. So I made these little tools. I'll show you in a minute. For smaller areas, and they really worked well on his hair. And I'm afraid that should have been skin. And we're just gonna okay. You turn it. So now I just want to get the edge and pull it up. I'm not the best at this. I'm still learning. But at least I'm trying. Well, they're both about the same color now. Okay, let me get my little... I took the little skewers that you get in the grocery store and I cut them by using a heavy wire cutter. And I took the sponges off of the end of a makeup brush and I just pulled them on here. And they make good little brushes. See, you're probably not seeing. We're going to add another color in here, so but they help you to get in these little corners better than the eye makeup brush. And they seem to spread the distressed ink pretty nicely. That was a little dark, but look, I can actually move it around. Okay, let's try the other color. And I just kept working with it. This is the the little sponges I was talking. I just pulled them off of there. If you get them just right, they're just glued right here on this little thing. You can pull them off and then just pull them on there. It gives you a handle. Like trying to work with these is not as easy as working with this. Oh, let's see. Let me get a drink. Wet my whistle. I just want to make sure I leave highlights. I was walking to church in this one yard. It's only a couple blocks away. And they had, it was a beat up old fence. It doesn't look like it would hold anything away. Oh, that didn't work. That's where I needed that little. There was 2 beautiful pit bulls, which I'm afraid of anyway, and a big German Shepherd, and another kind of a maybe just a. They all come running at me, and the fence is right there on the sidewalk, and I'm like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh. They were barking so hard and scaring me so much. I have walked down there before, but I won't be doing it again. I got a ride home. Please, somebody give me a ride home. Maybe some of the dogs were just visiting or something. I don't know. Okay. I was scared. It's like in Colorado, we were up in the mountains. We were coming back from camping, backpacking out. And I was told, don't look down, just run. I'm like, what? There was a snake down there. It was far enough away from me, but I knew how scared I was of snakes. Just don't look down, just run. but it was told to me in a very stern voice. So I didn't know what it was, but I ran. I don't know if that really was a snake or not. So I just kept playing with this hair. Until I got it as dark as I wanted it. And so I'm going to do the same thing with this young man. He doesn't have to be exactly the same. I think we need some more of the honey. Just trying to leave some. Working on the crown a little bit, getting it a little bit darker too. We're having a big birthday party next door. You probably can't hear anything. Okay. That's better, but now we can make it just a little bit darker. It's fun to play with this once you get over your fear of messing everything up. I've watched Karen enough. I should be able to do it. If you watch something enough, your eyeballs will start doing what your hand will start doing what your brain wants you to do instead of okay. I think I'm going to leave his hair. I don't want that white. Let's put a little more. I really like this honey brown. There we go. I think I can start working a little bit in my House of Ink book. I think I'm ready. Don't know if I'm ready for all of it, but I'm ready to start. I like that. I think that's pretty. They don't have to be twins, do they? Nobody told me they had to be twins. Alright, I probably was plumb out of the camera, wasn't I? I'm sorry. I think his hair turned out pretty good. His is a little more brown and his is a little more golden. And actually their skins are pretty darn close. Boy. Okay, now the fun stuff starts. And I'm using these Jelly Roll metallic, it's Sakura. All their pens are wonderful. They don't tell you what color, so I'm using the one with the gold and the copper and the kind of greenish blue on him. And you can see I just had fun. I just had fun till Mom took my T-bird away. Something like that, isn't it? Okay, let's see. I think we should make this bird gold. I have to come back and give him an eye. These are just the best pens. They just flow. The glitter ones are so much fun. Okay. So we're going to make his wings kind of copper. I think I'll make the whole thing. I'll just put a little dot for an eye. How about that? And then I'm going to make all of these little things. This beautiful, beautiful teal. Alright, so we kind of made the little things that hold it together. Teal. And then the copper on the outside and the gold in the center. Whoops. Alright. Good thing I just touched his eye. Didn't put my hand down anywhere else. And we'll come back with the... Move that out of the way so I don't put my hand in there again. I just thought he turned out so pretty. Okay. Make him similar. Fill that in. So we'll fill in this one. We're just using the gold. And I found if you don't press hard, you just barely touch these, they work a whole lot better. I'm gonna try to stay inside of those two black lines. And then I did it, huh? Okay. And I think we're just going to trace these black lines going around. Come in here like that. Kind of outline it. So we've got the shading in there with the distressed ink, and these pens go right over that easy enough. Here's something you can try. If you're trying to draw a straight line, it's hard to stay without going that. So instead of, you put this here and you look forward. Keep looking forward to where you're going, not where you're going. And I'm telling you, with a little practice, it really works. What did I just say? Well, other words, when you're trying to draw a straight line or you're trying to trace something, instead of looking right down at it, you look above it. So when you're trying to go above, you're looking down the street. You're looking farther down where you're going, not at where you're at. And it really helps you keep a straight line with just a teeny bit of practice. When they told me that, I was like, are you kidding? But it worked. It works. Okay, I know I think we're going to make these the copper. Copper. While we're here, we might as well do this. Just like that. Just like that. And then I came down and I went around this little thing here. It's a jewel, it's actually. And back up. And we could take the gold. I'm just going to make little balls instead of little lines. Okay. So we better do it on this side too. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and use this teal. And instead of making it a cut piece, we're just gonna come in here like this. And we can come back and redo that if we need to. Okay. There's a lot of stuff to do on this one. I'm going to do the copper right here. I did get all these pins off of Amazon. I really don't mean to keep plugging Amazon, but that's where I got them. Okay, now let's switch back to our gold. I'm just going to color this in. I'm not going to do all the little squares. Like that. Okay. These are just too much fun to do, these gel pen stuff. I really had fun with the butterfly and the moss, with filling it all in with these pens. It's just something different. Okay, I think we got that, so we're going to do these jewels. It was actually hot in the house when I got home. I thought, ooh, I had to open up the windows for a while. Cool it off. Got the fan going. Got the big fan out of the shed. It's a standing one. It really helps keep everything cool in here until it gets hot, hot. We're just filling in wherever we can find a place to fill in. even with all this trouble he gave me with his skin, I think he turned out okay. I forgot to do his eyebrow. I should just make him go eyebrowless for all the trouble he gave me. This one's got a lot more detail than the other one. I know I gotta get up and move more. Just walking to church was hard. It's like I can't breathe. So keep going. Don't stop. There's a lady on here that is Fabulous 50s. I used to do her exercises. I gotta get busy and start doing them again. You do feel better, I know it. It only takes a half an hour out of your day. I wonder who his jewelry designer was. I'm really enjoying this book. Well, both of them. I've got 3 of them, I guess. Well, no. I think they're different people. I have to see. I had some credit coming, so I ordered another book. I got it today. Yeah. I know most of you have probably got this that's been around, but it's so cute. I keep saying, no more books, no more books, no more books. But I honestly think no more books. That one just had a lot of cute animals in it. But after watching that one lady with, what did I say? She had 10,000 pencils? 10,000? Buckets and buckets and buckets full. Why would you have so many? guess her off button didn't work either. Like some of ours. Winning all these color books. I can imagine she's got plenty of color books if she's got that many. I hope I'm staying in the camera. That's the bottom, okay. So I'm just filling in all this with gold now. And then I'll come back with the turquoise and fill in all the little gems. We're almost done. And we'll work on his crown. Now, do you guys do things and think, I think mine's the best? Or am I just all alone in that one? I think because we did it ourselves. We think ours is the best. Not always. You've seen my mistakes along with my good ones. And their skin, if it wouldn't have been that color, they'd even been better off. They'll be okay. I might find some video that shows me how to fix it. I don't know. Because everything is fixable. But I'm not going to erase it all either. Okay. I don't want to stick my hand in the middle of anything here. I just think this teal looks so pretty with all of this. It just kept it simple, but not just tons and tons of colors. I better get a drink. I'm gonna cough. Sometimes simple is better. And I know there's some really pretty ones like these two that people have done. Just really pretty. I try to watch at least one thing a day that will help me to get better. At least. I've watched so many. That's the reason I say one a day. And some of them I've watched 4 and 5 times, just trying to figure out exactly how did they do that. I don't think I'm going to put any background or anything on this one. We've got the little stars. And the little turquoise balls. Whoops. Alright, I gotta turn it upside down so I can work on her, on his crown. They just have to be boys, I don't know. They just don't seem like girls. And they could be. I could be 100% wrong. But either way, they'll look fine. Our artist could tell us. They just look like pharaohs, like they belong to Pharaoh and his army or something. I remember I wiped his eye out, so it's been, but something there. Okay. So, I'm gonna put this little teal thing down for a little while. And no, I haven't done anything here. Okay, so I think I need to just outline all of this. Like I did the bottom. And just pull the lines. Tomorrow I may have to go back over those turquoise part of the earrings. Just fill in any place that might have not filled in. Let's see, we did this one. I'll switch to our gold. Yeah. Let's see, we gotta do all of these. We're almost done. Like that. Whoops, now I got out of line. Well, it'll be okay. All right, let's see. I think we'll make all these little things. All these pins came in little kits, like Jelly Roll Metallic or Jelly Roll Glitter. I used the glitter ones on the little butterfly. They were really pretty. I gotta find something to use my ink intense pencils somewhere in this book. Okay. So it's gold here. And I think we'll just put a little gold in here. Okay, I think now the only thing we're gonna do is take the copper and come around here and around these here. So I'm gonna get the inside first. And I think we're done. Wow. Okay. Let's do this one. I think I'm going to do this one here. I'm going to put some little dots around here because that just kind of fades out those two colors. Okay. Are we done? I think we're done. Oh, he's brighter than the other one. There's a headset. Wow. I may have to come in and put just a little more. And maybe not. Just leave it alone. It looks good. Let me lift it up and see if you can see the whole thing. I better see their head than to see their... What do you think? I think tomorrow I will like their skin better. I think I love them. I just really, really like them. I think it turned out really cool. Well, thank you for taking time to spend with me. And remember, tell somebody that you love them, that they have value in your life. And I'm going to tell you tonight, if nobody's told you that they love you, I love you. I hope you'll subscribe. Leave me a message and let me know what you think about these guys. So I'll talk to you tomorrow.